friends, I am so happy you're here and you took a little moment of your day to see what I am up to. For everyone who is new here, welcome. My name is Yanni and I am so happy you're here and I hope you enjoy what you see. For today, I'm going to try to make some snowman's head from tumbling tower blocks. But of course, I want to make them that you can use them in your tea tray. So I hope this will turn out okay. If you like this content, I hope you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Enough talking, let's jump into this DIY. The blocks are already here and of course my glue gun is again also here. What we're going to do, we are going to do 6 blocks in a row. So we're just going to make a row of 6, just glue them together, squeeze them real hard again, and again the next layer. Lay them as straight as you can against each other. And the next one, number 4. And of course, you see already my glue gun is already starting to smoke. So he's already totally in for it. I never know what that means when my glue gun is smoking, but it always goes goes okay. So I don't think it means nothing, but at least he is smoking. You see, this is already the 6th block we are going to make. I make again another one from 6 blocks in a row because we need 2. And we are going to make the snowman's head straight. At least I show it to you in a moment. The side we are going to use as the underside of his head, we are going to do in a straight line. Of course, you also can do him a little bit off from straight, but I think I'm going to do it straight because I want to use him as a stand. I hope it makes sense what I say, but I show it to you in a moment and then it will make more sense. I think you call it the border of your snowman's head. I don't know. You see, now we have 2 of them. We are going to glue them together. Again, squeeze them real hard against each other so they will stick really good. And again, we already have our top of our snowman. We are going to remove the glue. Now I want to use 2 blocks for the top. You see already this way. So we glue this side and we are going to place it against each other. Again, squeeze real hard. And we need this one and we are going to do from this one also the top. And we're going to place it against each other. Again, this is already the top of the head. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take again 6 blocks and we're going to do 2 against each other like this way, and again another 2 together like this way, and another piece 2 to each other. This way. Now we have 3 of them, and this 3 we are going to glue together. Of course, squeeze real hard, and the other side again squeeze real hard. And now we already, I know if you call it a border, maybe leave me a comment down below how you call this way. Of course, now you see we are getting already the snowman's head, and you can do the snowman's head this way, a little bit sideways, but then you can use it as a stand. So, and I want to use him as a stand, so I'm going to glue him a little bit lower so I can use him this way, and I'm going to make on the back side a stand so he can stand up. So I'm going to glue the first line of our snowman's head this way. Of course, I need enough glue because I don't want that it's falling down, and we are going to place it on top of here and keep it in place for a little moment. And you see that now you have your very easy snowman's head. And of course you can do a loop on top of it. You can use it as an ornament in your tree. A little bit bigger ornaments. It's always nice to have in your tree 3 focal points that you can have in your tree. So this will be a nice focal point. And of course we are going to make a picture for on top of here. Now our head is finished. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make my stand. I'm going to do 3 blocks on top of each other. So very easy, just place them on top of each other, squeeze them, and again the third one, a little glue, and the same way, glue it on top of each other, squeeze it real hard, and make sure that he is in one. And you see, this is a very easy block. Now we're going to turn our snowman's head around, and you see already we have a little opening over here. I'm going to glue it not on the underside, but I showed you a little bit closer. So not lower like this, not in the same row with this one, but I'm going to do it a little bit higher. So he will stand up a little bit better because he's hanging over a little bit more. But I'll show it to you in a moment. So I will glue this on top of here. Again, enough glue because we don't want to fall, that it falls down. Of course, try to get it in the middle, this way. And you see, now he's glued here, and this is what I mean. I didn't do it totally on the underside. And if everything is correct, he will stand up real nice. You see already, our snowman's head is already standing. And of course, we even have to let it look a little bit more like a snowman's head, but the first one is finished. I will go to make the second one. Both our little snowman's heads are already finished, but of course I also want to have a little snowman's head, so I'm going to try to make also a little one. So I'm going to do 4 pieces of our blocks. So this will be just a try because the other one also, but I am going to try to make a little one with it. So this is one, and the last, and 4. Now we are going to do again another set of 4, the same way like we did with the other one. The other one was 6 in a row, and this one is 4. And then normally you have to get your snowman's head a little smaller if you use 4 blocks instead of 6. So of course you understand totally what I mean. Just do some glue, of course, again on the top, squeeze them together, keep them in place for a little second, and then you already see you have the first top already for your head. Now we are not going to do 6 in a pieces for the underside, where we're going to use 4, again 2 against each other, this way, and again another 2. And this is so easy to do. So I am just an amateur like everyone else, except the really professionals. They are probably much quicker than I am. You see already, this is really an amateur at work. So, with all the mistakes I do. So I am going to glue this one. You see already, now you have again a little smaller head. I'm going to do again some glue on the bottom and just let this one hang over a little bit this way. And of course now he's really easy to get in the middle, because you can just do the lines on top of each other and just squeeze it. And you see, I showed you also the back side. This is the back side and this is the front, so you let it lean over for a little bit. I say a lot of little bit, sorry. Now we're going to make the stand, and that is very easy, just 3 pieces in a row. And I think we are going to leave the 3 pieces and not do 2. Again, the last one, and we are going to place it again against each other. Remove the glue, and we're going to glue this on top. And I have to see, yes, this is standing up right. So I'm going to glue this one on the back side again this way. And now he is standing up, but you see already he is not totally standing up right, so I have to fix that a little bit now. You see already both of our heads are finished, but these are a little bit of the bigger heads, and of course I also want to have a smaller one, so I'm going to show you also the smaller one, and that's also very easy. It is just make a row of 4. Just glue them again against each other this way, and number 3, and I'm going to try to fast as I can, because I understand that your time is precious. So this is 1 of 4. I'm going to go again, do 1 of 4 rows again, just this way. Glue the 3rd one again and the 4th, and we already have another row of 4. We are going to glue the sides again, whoop, and squeeze them real hard against each other like this, so you get 2 on top of each other with 4 blocks. Normally we would use 6 for the underside, but we are going to use 4. I already have 1 of 2. Now we are going again another 1 of 2 and place them straight to each other and glue the side and squeeze them real hard against each other. But what we're going to do, because we also need a little space for the stand, we can't place it a little bit a little bit lower. So we have to look. So we are going to do some glue over here. And of course I need a new glue stick, because always when I try to do it as fast as I can for everyone, my glue is done. And I'm going to place it, like I said, a little bit higher than this, because or else we don't have room for our stand on the back side. So you see, and remove the glue we don't need. You see already, now we already have our head, and you see still I have some glue over here. And we are going to make the stand the same way, just 3 blocks high. It's very easy. Again, against each other. The 3rd one against each other. And I have to wait for a little second until it's dried up. We are going to glue this one again, and we are going to place it on the back side, but I show it to you in a moment, a little bit higher again, that you have a little opening over here. So, and now we are going to see if he can stand, and you see he can stand on his own, and I'm so happy. He is now a bigger one and a smaller one. Now we are almost ready to paint our heads, and I don't know if I paint it or I have to do some furniture wax. I have to think about it, but I think I will paint it. I am really sorry, I was already painting and I thought I did my camera on, but I didn't. So sorry. I chose to do a little set in the white distressing, and this one you see already I have made a second, a little one, and of course I'm going to do this set in the black distressing. You see already one is already in the black distressing, and later on I will finish it up with some furniture wax. So it is very easy. You just take a little bit of your black schoolboard paint. I always use a very cheap brand, and I'm just going to do some pieces of the head with the black, not everything but some pieces. But of course, if you like it a little bit better just to paint it totally in the black color or totally in the white color, it is also fine too. Maybe even in the darker green, I don't know, just what you prefer. But I'm going to show you in a moment how both sets are looking like. Both of the snowman heads are finished, and I just give them a little bit of distressing. Like you see, of course it looks horrible right now if you see it this way, but believe me, at the end it will look okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my very simple furniture wax, and you can use any stain you like. I'm going to use some simple furniture wax because it's very cheap to use. I'm going to dab, of course, in my furniture wax again, and I'm going to dab it up with some kitchen towel again. Just remove the most of your furniture wax, so you don't get too much on top of your snowman's head, because that's not the way you want to have it. And I'm just going to go around the sides, just this way. Just make nice little sides so it looks a very old head from the snowman. Of course the underside, and we don't forget the back side, because we are going to do this one in the furniture wax also, because I always like a good finish. So also the back side we cannot forget. So but first we are going to do the front again, give it some furniture looking. You see, this is already giving a little bit more of an old feeling. So I'm going totally around and little pieces in the middle, just this way, on the places you didn't put your paint. So I will do both of them. Both sets are already dried up of our snowman's head. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do on the other side, I am going to give it some ribbon. I chose for the dark green and the dark red because I like the traditional colors. But of course, you are so free to do whatever you think is right and fitting for your decor. But I am going to use the traditional colors. So I'm going to measure out how much I need. I'm just going to place this one aside for a little moment, and I'm going to do this one together with you because it is so easy to do. I'm just going to get my glue gun and just do some glue on the back side. I'm just in the middle. I'm just do some little bit of glue. Lay down our piece of ribbon this way and just against the side, and a little bit higher than the sides, of course, because or else we wouldn't come through. We need to get, you see, this is what I mean. And I'm going to work around it, and again just cut it off and glue it together, because of course I want the back side also to look nice. A dot of glue and then place it against each other. So you have also on the back side a nice side, but this is how it's turning out. I will do all 3 of the snowman's head and then we're going to give it some greenery. I placed you for a little moment this way because maybe you can see it a little bit better right now. I'm going to do some greenery on top of here on the side, but I'm not going to do a lot of greenery because I don't like too much greenery. So I'm just going to use 2 of the little smaller pieces of greenery, Christmas greenery, and then with some red berry. But of course you can go all the way if you want to have the whole head with some greenery. It's also very nice, and some berries in between. But I'm going to do just a couple of greenery and just doing the tips only. So I'm going to place this one beside here and keep it in place for a little moment. Another smaller one, because I am going to use the smaller one, not the bigger one. I was figuring out how I want to have it. So then this way glued a little bit over each other, so we get a nice angle to work with our berries. And this is dried up, and now I'm going to take a little piece of a red berry. I'm always using pieces of old branches. You see already this is an old branch. I ripped it apart, and I'm always using everything I already have in my stash. I am laying it down, do some glue on the underside, this way. Be careful, don't burn yourself, and just place it in between the greenery and just squeeze it real hard until it's dried up. And of course it takes a couple of seconds to dry up, maybe a little bit more even when you're using your glue gun. And you see, this is how he's looking like right now. I'm going to do all of them, and then we are going to make a picture for on top of here, and I'm going to take it to my computer and we are going to make it together. And of course you can find the picture you can use in the free printables you always find on our main channel Deco Easy. So go ahead over there you find the link for your free printables. You see already the print we just made, and I am really loving how both of them turned out. Of course I will cut them out and I will Mod Podge them on top of here. I will use my very simple Mod Podge, but you can also use schoolboard glue. So, but I am going to use this one. So I will cut it out. If you want to see more and want to use them, like I said earlier, just go ahead and go over to our main channel. In every video we make, there you have also the link for your free printables. And later on in the season I will open my own Etsy shop with lots of beautiful unique signs for in your decor. So if this is something for you, stay tuned. See already I did cut out all my little pictures, and I'm going to give them one coat of Mod Podge, and I will do the whole picture at once and just get them off. And now I'm going to get my head and I'm going to glue it on top of here. And I have to work a little bit with my, you see, I don't want to have the mud pots on top of my picture because I don't like the shiny color. So that's why I don't do a second coat on top of here. I just leave it in the matte finish. Of course, my mud pot is matte, but even when you have the matte mud pot, it still gives a little glow. And I like it a little bit better without the glow. So this is how our head already turns out. Of course, I know you see the words backwards, but of course later on you will see the right way. I will do the rest of our snowman's head and then you see the end reveal. And here you see already the end reveal of our homemade little snowman's head sign. And I am so happy how all snowman's heads turned out. Especially if you are matching, you can place them anywhere in your decor and you can change them up very easily for the winter season with another print on top of it. So go ahead, use your imagination and you will be surprised what you can do with those cute little heads. In a moment, I show it to you a little bit closer, but for now, thank you so much for being here and spend a little moment of your day together with me. Of course, if you're new here, I hope you will consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. For now, if you want to see more DIYs and more inspiration, go on over to our description box. There you find all the links you need for this channel and our main channel, Deco Easy. So enough talking. I wish you all a beautiful day. Stay safe. See you next time. Bye.